Bokashi composting is an easy way to produce compost and reduce your food waste. But there's been too much hype about Bokashi composting. Because I don't want you to get disillusioned or disappointed with Bokashi composting, let me clear up a few of the common myths and misconceptions about Bokashi composting. Myth number 1. Bokashi composting doesn't smell. Bokashi composting works through a process of fermentation. If you've ever eaten fermented food before, like cheese, yogurt, or kimchi, then you know that fermented food does have a smell. However, it is not a smell of rotting or putrefying food. Bokashi compost smells more like beer or a sweet vinegar. Myth number 2, Bokashi gives you compost in just 2 weeks. To understand how long it takes for the Bokashi composting cycle to finish, you must know all the steps in the process. Step 1 is to collect your food waste and add the Bokashi bran as you do so. It takes my family of 5 at least 2 weeks to fill 1 Bokashi bucket. Step 2 is to let the food scraps ferment for at least 2 weeks after you've filled up the bucket. Step 3 is to take the fermented food waste and bury it either in the ground or in your soil factory. The fermented food waste will decompose into the soil for at least another 2 weeks, depending on the temperature and other factors. So as you can see, it will take at least 6 weeks from start to finish. And finally, myth number 3. Bokashi is a method of indoor composting. If you recall the steps in Bokashi composting, the first 2 steps take place indoors. However, for the final step, you'll need to dig a trench outdoors or create a soil factory outside your house. I hope this video has helped you understand more about how to compost using Bokashi. For more about Bokashi composting, go to naturalmomsblog.com. Thanks for watching!
Created using Powtoon.